Hey Melody, this is Jeff with Zucor Marketing. We're based out of San Antonio, Texas, and mainly forwarded your website over for an analysis. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get more customers on Google. We're also going to run through a couple of things that you can implement right now. And aside from viewing your website, we're going to look at one of your top competitors' website and show you how they're currently beating you online and the things that you can actually do differently to counteract that. But first, we'll start off with your website. Well, you actually have a pretty good, simple, direct to the point website. You have your logo at the top, you have a photo, company's introduction, services you offer. That's pretty much it. So there's actually just a few things we're going to get over with first to make sure we get you on top of the search list. One thing I can tell right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google is actually looking for 1,500 words on a homepage, and in addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So, of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd want to have 1,500 words or more. Let's go ahead and do a quick count just for us to see how many words you have on your homepage. Well, currently you only have 135 words, which is quite behind with the goal of 1,500. And again, if you add more words into your homepage, the better. Another thing we like to talk about are keywords. Google is also looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. And if you have the exact words listed multiple times in your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So I did a quick search and I used the keyword kitchen cabinets in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is a pretty good example of a strong keyword. Let's go ahead and talk more about the results that we have here. Starting off with the first one, these are what we call the map pack. And of course, this is something where you really would like to be on since these are the ones that gets a lot of attention, a lot of traffic, and they're easier to find. One way for you to be here is you'll need to have Google Business Profile where you enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And also, if you add those same information into as many directories as possible, like on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, that really help you a lot to appear in the map pack faster. Moving on to the next part, these are what we call the organic searches. These are all the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. That's exactly what we're going to talk about and analyze. So I pulled up one of the top ranking website. Let's see what they have differently. So for their website, they also have their logo at the top. They have good photos, nice layout, pretty good portfolio, good amount of contents. They have their client testimonials, which is important for a website, and their company's information at the bottom. So let's go to move on with the numbers. Well, we have here Ahrefs, one of the pay tools that we're using for us to have some more information on the back end of your website. We'll be talking more about the numbers starting off with DR. This is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other website that refers to your website, so they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and the like. Let's go ahead and take a look at your competitors' numbers. Well, with DR and UR, it shows that Google considers their website a much more trustworthy and a stronger website. That's also because they have more backlinks, they have more keywords, which gave them way more traffic within the last 30 days. You don't need to be overwhelmed with the numbers that they have here because we know that this is a franchise company. But what you need to do differently on your end instead is, of course, you still need to increase the number of your backlinks and you definitely need to add more keywords. But most importantly, you also need to increase the high quality backlinks for you to have a much better ratio. As a result, you'll definitely get more traffic out of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the strong backlinks and the keywords that your competitors are using, and let's discuss the importance of this too, especially in making your website stronger and better. Starting off with the referring domains, these are all the directories they're currently listed on that brings them a lot of attention and a lot of traffic. That's why they're also ranking higher in the searches. Next are the organic keywords. These are the list of keywords they have on their website, so when customers search for these specific words, their website will show on top of the list. If you also look at the numbers under volume, these are the total number of people that searches for the specific keywords on Google every month. So that's how important choosing the right keyword is. That way more customers will be able to find your website quicker and easier. Another thing we'd like to share about keywords is what we call the hidden keyword. So for every photo that you have listed on your website, you can actually rename them with a hidden keyword instead. That way you'll be able to have more hidden keywords added into your website, and not only that, Of course, for those keywords to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the most important things that we can do to improve your ranking is first the amount of content, where we're gonna add more words into your homepage. That way, Google actually consider your website a much more trustworthy website. And next are the backlinks, where we're gonna add your information to more directories as possible. That way, we can bring you more traffic and, of course, the higher chances of your website in appearing in most of the map pack searches. Last but not the least will be the keywords, where we're going to help you out in adding more keywords and, of course, choosing the right ones. That way, more customers will be able to find your website faster and easier. So these are all the things that you can actually implement right now. And of course, we can also help you out in making these changes and more with the goal of getting you many new customers. Maynard will also be following up just to get some feedback about the ideas I discussed on this video. So I really do appreciate your time. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.